Lisa Murray from Creativity Lab and welcome to businessalchemy.tv. Today's show is all about stopping social media overwhelm. I am sure you know what I'm talking about. And here's the thing, you know you need to be on there, but it takes a lot of time to be interactive and you get lost scrolling, and sometimes you even get really miserable when you're comparing yourself to everyone else on there. And I always get to this point and then I'm like, what am I doing on here? And yet I know it can contribute a lot to my business. So what else is possible? My first way of getting around all of these things that go on is choosing 2 or 3 days in each week where I'm going to be very present and very visible on social media. I'm going to have conversations. I'm going to engage more deeply with people. And then all of the other days, I actually allow myself time off for good behavior. I might do an occasional random post if I feel inspired, but I'm not actually feeling like I have to be there non-stop. So that's the first thing, because what happens when you go on social media is you often get drawn into other people's worlds and it's not always that much fun. So having this time that you quarantine where you work on your other projects, where social media isn't the main thing you're doing, is a very good idea. And then the second thing is that when I do go on social media, I always have a purpose, okay? Because that mindless scrolling that we find ourselves doing doesn't really take us very far. But if I actually get very clear about the purpose before I go on there, so I might think, okay, I'm interested in this particular topic, and so then I will choose which groups I go to and do a little keyword search on that topic. Or I might go, okay, my purpose is to encourage a few people today, and I will literally follow the energy of which group I would like to do that in, and I will go there and I will find a few people to encourage. So you can have all kinds of really different targets for your social media, but one of the main things is that you want to be listening. You know, a lot of my business is created by listening really closely, both to what is talked about and what's not talked about. And, you know, there's a whole lot we're going to do on that when we have the Business Alchemy 6-month program, which is coming up sooner than you might imagine. I haven't mentioned before, so you just got a little sneak preview of something that's coming. And listening is this really amazing thing where you actually can get to really get a clear sense of what it is your business can offer in the world that people really desire. So do actually take a moment before you go on social media to look at what is my purpose here? What is it that I'm doing this for? And then you won't stay there as long. And once you've gone off track and you're not doing that anymore, it's probably time to close it down and go do something else. Cool. All right, and then let's talk about the comparisonitis, because that one can be a real killer. You know, you go on social media and it looks like everyone else is doing it better than you and everyone else knows more than you. And if you go down that path, you won't ever create what you could create. So one thing I look at is that, well, this is the public view of their world. It's not the private view, okay? We're very good at comparing our private world with other people's public worlds. So please don't do that. It's not very kind to you. And then I actually look at going, well, what do I know here and what can I contribute? Because we all have something, okay? None of us were born with nothing to contribute. So you can actually begin to look at, well, what contribution can you be? And you can start being a leader in the posts that you make. Now, it might take a little bit of time to get some traction. Don't get discouraged, keep going, okay? Because all of the things that it felt like it took forever for me in the beginning, now it's very fast and I get a lot of response because I kept going. So never give up, never give in, never quit, okay? So what's the question for today? It literally is, when it comes to social media, what contribution can you gift and receive today? Because we can use it as something far beyond what most people use it for. It truly is a choice. So if you want to stop the overwhelm, have it work for you, stop working for it. Okay, thank you so much for being with me today. I'm Lisa Murray from Creativity Lab, and you can find more shows at businessalchemy.tv.